Have you ever wondered about the difference between assessed value and market value? Well, stick around because we're going to talk about it right after this short intro. Hi, I'm Mark Gibson with Your Texas Dream Team, and as always, if you like the content of this video, please go ahead and like and share. So let's talk about the difference between assessed value and market value, because it's that time of year again when we start to get those assessments in the mail. So assessed value is just that. An assessor assesses the value of your home along with all of your neighbors, all across the city, all at one time. They're required to do so by law. State comptroller says that they have to have the right value, but how do they get the right value when they're doing mass appraisals all across a market that's been screaming upwards and now is not screaming upwards? It's actually trending downwards. So they can't do that without massive changes to the appraisal that they're going to get. And so they do that by having massive adjustments to the appraisals, and oftentimes that's not a true representation of what the heck your house is worth. So an assessed value, mass appraisals, market value. Well, market value is what the market is willing to pay for your house. Not what it was willing to pay 2 months ago, not what it's willing to pay for next year, but what is somebody's willing to make an offer for your house today. What today's market is, if somebody says, yes, I'll buy that house at that price, that is the market price. And so that can be quite a bit different between the market price and the assessed value. For example, I just sold a home a couple of months ago, and we purchased that home for $275,000. Beautiful home and a heck of a value. The appraisal came in at $325,000, but the assessed value was $370,000. Now, granted, she paid $275,000. They assessed it at $370,000. Huge difference. And we're going to go in and we're going to fight those taxes. So that's one of the things that Cheryl and I do at this time of the year, every year, for many of our clients, is we'll go in and we'll pull actual comps from in your neighborhood. Not a mass area like what the city's doing. We're going to concentrate on your neighborhood and the houses around your house, what those assessed values are. And then when we find comps that are marketedly lower than what they're assessing your house at, and we find it almost every single time, we can come up with good comps, then we assist you to go fight that. It's encouraged that you go and fight this every single year. Cheryl and I certainly do, and we tell every one of our clients, this is your opportunity to lower your taxes. And you do that by going in there. It's quite easy to do, and saying, well, here's the comp, here's another comp that are right next to my house. I feel you should lower my taxes. The worst thing they can do is say no. They rarely do. Usually there'll be a compromise in between, but every single time they do, that compromise equals hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of savings for you, for your tax bill for that year. Then we restart it next spring and we do the same thing again. So I hope you found this information good, and we encourage you to reach out to us, Cheryl, and I'll be happy to help you find those comps and lower your tax bill. So thanks again. I'm Mark Gibson with Your Texas Dream Team. Have a fantastic day.